Hi you guys, it's Christine Bjornstad with the Pilates Room Chicago. Today we're going to do a great workout that's geared towards the beginners. So this is perfect if you've never done Pilates before or maybe just a few times. So we're going to introduce some of the basics and the fundamentals. Just remember, if some move doesn't feel right, leave it out today and try it again tomorrow. So we're going to set up for the 100. The purpose of the 100 is to warm you up, generate heat, get the body moving. So we're going to have the feet anchored, the legs are pressing together, and let's start to roll back onto the floor, just about to the base of our shoulder blades. We reach our arms nice and long. The shoulder blades are down the back the whole time. We begin pumping, inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Now exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and in and in and in and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay with that breathing pattern. You want to think of reaching the chin forward towards the chest, looking down at the navel. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there. If you need to take a break, no problem. Right? Just keep reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling, looking down to the navel, pressing the feet down in opposition, finding length through the arms, pumping vigorously. Let's go 2 more breaths. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it here. Grab the thighs and start to come back up. Setting up for your roll down, which is working on articulation of the spine. So we're going to keep our hands on the thighs, sit nice and tall, find the length. As you roll back, see if you can keep the length. Try not to sink, right? So roll and lengthen, roll and lengthen. Now press the feet down in opposition to help give you some control. Go about to the middle of the back. Now let's come back up. As you come up, think of coming up and over, up and over. Keep the waist nice and long. Keep the ribs drawing away from the hips. And our shoulder blades always stay down the back. Go to about the middle of the back. Now bring the chin towards the chest. Come up like you're going over a beach ball, rounding forward. As your spine starts to loosen, you'll find more articulation. You'll be able to feel each vertebra, and it won't feel so segmented. And bring the chin toward the chest and round over and up. So let's do 2 more. This time, see if you can roll all the way down. Reach your tailbone towards your toes as you roll all the way down. Bring the chin to the chest. Start to peel the spine off, but keep the length in the waist. Draw the ribs away from the hips as you come forward. Last time, press the feet down, press the knees into each other, reach the tailbone towards the toes as you reach the spine back into the floor. And hold it here, setting up for your one-leg circles. Your left leg is going to go out and you flex it like you're standing. The right leg comes up and reach it up to the ceiling. And press the right hip away from your right rib. So we want to find the length in the right side of our waist because that's where it's probably going to want to shorten. We're going to cross the leg over, down, and up. So we're working on the stabilization of our upper body through that left heel while circling the leg out from the hip, keeping this right hip anchored down into the floor and away from your right rib cage. Now hold it here, we reverse. Bring the leg out, now cross over, 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 and reach the toe to the nose and hold it. Cross out, down, over the body, reach for the nose and hold it. Keep flexing this left leg, and we do 2 more. Inhale as we go down, exhale as we come up. Last one, circle that leg, bring it in, give it a little bit of a hug, and extend it out, flexing the foot. The left knee comes in, it goes up. And just look at your hips. If this is wrinkling, then this side is shortening. So it's about maintaining this equal box where the waist is nice and long on both sides. So there shouldn't be any shortening on either side. So the left leg goes up. If you need to have a little bit more stability, you can take the right leg out to the side some more. And we take the left leg across the body, down, around, and bring it up. Think of keeping the hips nice and still. Use your abdominals to keep them anchored and nice and quiet. The arms are reaching nice and long, close by your side. Last one at the top, hold it, and we reverse. Inhale out, cross over, 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 and lift it up. Keep flexing this right leg. pressing the right heel into the floor, and cross that left leg over and up. Last one, hold it, bring it in, and actually use that leg to roll you back up into the roll like a ball. First, we're just gonna work on holding the pose. So our hands are on our ankles. We're gonna lift nice and tall through that spine and just roll back so that the feet come off the floor. Collarbone is wide and chin is in. Just hold it here and balance without sinking. So lift, rounding slightly forward. Now if you feel comfortable, you can inhale, roll just to the middle of your back and come back up. You want to think of coming up versus forward. So inhale to go back, exhale, come up and pause. See if you can come up without the toes touching. If they need to touch for now, that's fine. So let's do one more. Inhale, roll back. Now exhale, lift up, and hold it here. The left leg goes down, the right knee comes in and roll down into your single leg pull bend. Shoulder blades once again down the back, collarbone wide. Bring that leg in, take it down without these hips doing anything. Keep them nice and still. Bring that left leg and pull in. And switch. The hips don't move. Right leg comes in. So working on the stability of our box. So this time, if you can, bring the right leg in, send the left leg out. The hips don't move. Now as you switch, keep the hips even. So this should be even on both sides. You don't want to see a shortening in one side of the waist and not the other. And switch, pull it in. And switch, pull it in. Keep reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Let's do one more. Bring both knees in, find that roll like a ball position and come back up into our spine stretch forward. So the legs are gonna go out in front. If you're kind of tight, you can have a soft bend in your knees and that's fine for now. But really try to ultimately find that length through the legs. Your arms go out. You sit nice and tall. Bring the chin to the chest. And exhale, I want you to reach up and over, so that ultimately, the only place you can go is then down. And then come back up, one vertebra at a time. As you reach forward, anchor your tailbone in opposition into the ground. Press it down, press it down. Now as you come up, keep pressing the tailbone down. You'll feel your stomach kind of catch and see if you can keep that sensation through the rest of the move. Chin towards the chest and exhale. Reach up and over. Now keep pulling the toes back towards you as you come forward. Anchor the tailbone, press it down as you come up in opposition. 2 more times, chin to the chest and exhale, reach. Lifting the rib cage up off those hips. Anchor the tailbone down. Keep sliding the shoulder blades down, the back sit nice and tall. Last one. Bring it in and exhale, exhale, exhale. Anchor the tailbone and come up. A little bit taller, a little bit taller, a little bit taller. Moving into our saw, we're going to go just a little wider. We're actually going to do a side bend version of the saw. So our arms are going to go behind our head. If your shoulders feel okay, if you have any shoulder discomfort, you can take your hands further apart. We're going to rotate to the left. Now lift up tall. Keep lifting up tall, reaching to that right foot. Keep going up and over, reach the right elbow down as the left elbow goes up. Stay in that rotation as you come up nice and tall. Switch sides. So we rotate to the right. Keep the feet flexed, and as you lower, make sure that the one heel is not sliding back. So you reach to the left, but both heels have to stay lined up and come up. And rotate to the right. So I'm going to go down to the right and I'm going to anchor this left hip so that this left leg doesn't move. And come back up, nice and tall. Twist to the right and reach up and over to the left. So we don't want to compress. We want to side bend with length. And come up, nice and tall. Bring the legs together, flip over onto your stomach. Go into a little bit of extension. Your hands are going to go under your shoulders. Your feet are together. And they're pressing down into the floor. Now I want you to reach your head forward, reach the chest forward, press the feet down, keep reaching forward. And when done the right way, you shouldn't have pain in your back. And lower back down. So we anchor the feet, we press the tailbone down, we reach the crown of the head forward, forward, so much that we have to start to lengthen up and lower back down. And hug the elbows in, drive them back to the toes as the crown of the head reaches forward. Think of pulling your rib cage up off the floor, pull your stomach up off the floor, lower back down. Let's do one more time. The elbows go back, the feet press down, the crown of the head lengthens forward, and you start to lift up and lower back down. And just go into a small child's pose to give you a counter stretch. You come up, spinning around for the introduction to your teaser. Your teaser is meant to make you stronger, build this abdominal strength. We're going to start with the feet anchored into the floor. The knees are bent just like we did in the 100, and the hands are going to go up here. We're going to exhale as we start to roll to about the middle of our back. Keep the shoulder blades down, and inhale, come back up. Reach the arms forward and up. And exhale, roll down and back. Press the feet down to help anchor you in that position. Bring the chin forward and come back up. So let's do 3 more. Inhale, roll down. Now this time, see if you can go all the way down so the head touches. Chin to the chest and come back up. 2 more times. Anchor the feet down. Press the knees into each other. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Now chin to the chest and inhale, lift up to the ceiling. 1 more time. Use your abdominals to pull you down to the floor. Head touches if you can. Chin to the chest. Now inhale, lift up, lift up, lift up. Get taller and bring the hands down. So let's finish with a push-up. So your hands are going to stack directly under your shoulders. You're going to take the right foot back so that the heel is directly over your toes, and then send the left foot back. Now make sure you're not hanging here. So you want to send the hips and the ribs up to the ceiling. Shoulder blades down the back. You're going to send the elbows back to the toes. Now pull your stomach up to the ceiling and press away. Inhale, go down. Think of keeping the front of your body and the back of your body nice and long. And think of reaching the crown of the head away from the heels of the feet. 2 more, you're almost done. Inhale, go down. Now exhale, send the stomach up to the ceiling. 1 more time, inhale on the down. Stomach up to the ceiling. Exhale, come up and lower down. Great job, you guys. I hope you learned something from this workout. Keep practicing and your Pilates